Hello, this evening we read from Malachi 3 and Proverbs 1. So you can say, I see you're in Proverbs, so you can say what you like in Proverbs 1.
Well, earlier I had to share some realistic news as far as living in the city and just from local community members. And I always say that crime, people who are up to no good, they have feet and they have cars. They drive around. And I was weighing, I was like, Lord, should I, inform others about this? And he says yes, because even though there is an element that we see, there was a person who I believe shot three cops. I can't keep up with Chicago crime. It's just so much. And I believe the person who shot the cop, I think he's paralyzed from his neck down right now. Even though it's on the south side, it's on the west side, it's everywhere. The promise of God is in the first chapter of Proverbs, where it says, wisdom sings her song in the streets, in the boulevards, in the places of interaction, in the residential areas, in the commercial areas. In the public squares, she raises her voice. At the corners of noisy streets, she calls out at the entrances to the city. She speaks her words. So she is there, and she is wisdom, will guide us if we listen. And we have to stay woke. That's the whole purpose of it. So, yeah, that's from the youth version. What did you get out of it?
Pretty sure the same thing from last month, but I did get something from Malachi 3, and that's verse 10. Can you read that, please?
Malachi 3, verse 10. Bring ye all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in mine house, and prove me now herewith, saith the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it.
I like that because, well, not all of it, but I like the part where it was like the blessings will overflow, whatever. That was just good to hear. And even if your blessings aren't overflowing right now, that doesn't mean they can't. So there's still another day to do better and or to reap those blessings. So don't give up.
Amen. And whoa. And the next verse spoke to me. The promise that God gives to all his children when we put him first, his kingdom, and all these other things shall be added is, I will rebuke, I will protect that person who's trying to steal from you, who's trying to destroy you. That's the devourer for your sakes. And he shall not destroy the fruits, your products, and your good works of your ground. Neither shall your vine cast her fruit before the time. The Lord will preserve all of your goodness, and he will get the glory, saith the Lord of hosts. And all nations shall call you blessed, for ye shall be a delightsome land, saith the Lord of hosts. So God knows his own. He knows what he will do for his people. We have nothing to fear as long as we acknowledge him. And another version says in verse 11, I will stop insects from eating your crops, right? Any bugs out here. They will not destroy the produce of your land. The vines in your fields will not lose their unripened grapes. He will protect, he will preserve, and he will cause us to prosper as we listen to his voice. Wisdom is out in the streets, and God places his people in designated locations so that we will be honored for his glory.
Okay. Good night.